Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. First effects first, we got some new prints in the opening credit sequence, with some nifty new prints. Why do I mention this? It'll be important laterally. Remy tries explaining his conduct to a shocked and spooked Elektra. He kinda apologizes, saying that occasionally he goes too far. But she left him in Dallas and also hooked up with Will Spencer and, darn it, Remy loves her. He stops just short of spouting, "If I can't have you, nothing will." But when she tries to leave, he blocks her path, locks the door, and says he can't ever be without her. Remy tells Elektra they're further than musketeers, and she blasts him for having created the awful prince. He wants to run down to New York City with her, and she looks at him as if he has two, conceivably indeed three, heads. She says that doubly now, he's destroyed her life with fake prints, asking if he knows how sick that is. However, he begs, only for her to fight that he's going to jail for what he's done. "If only you could just give us a chance." Her face poorly bruised, Luna tells Bill that she's abominated by everyone in the captivity and targeted by numerous of her fellow inmates. "However, chances are it's because I'm in a sanitarium bed," she weeps, "if you stop getting letters from me." She talks about closing her eyes and flashing back being in Bill's home, because he made her feel so safe. She again talks about how analogous she and Bill are, with maters who were on medicines and constantly with new men. "You had no foundation," he says. "That I understand." "I do." He is, she believes, the only person who can understand her. "People hurt us," Luna continues, "however, it's you." She insists she doesn't belong there. "If anyone can understand why I did what I did, save me from this horrible place." Bill says that before he can do anything, he wants to know the verity about how it happened. She asks how what happened, as if he might be pertaining to anything other than the two murders she committed. In the main office at Forrester Creations, Will tries to explain to his mama that the prints of Elektra are deep fakes. While Katie remains skeptical, Will and Ivy stand their ground, with the Aussie pointing out this isn't the first time her bastard has been the victim of deep fake prints. Katie realizes someone transferred her those filmland on purpose. "It's not like I don't know about AI-generated images," she says, "but I believed what I saw." Everyone in the office offers up an after-school special-type communication about the troubles of AI. "Who wants to destroy her this time?" asks Will, failing to do the simple calculation which would show that Remy is the common denominator. Will flashes back to highlights of his relationship with Elektra before declaring this situation is illegal. Katie, Carter, and Hope all agree that Elektra will be rehired and admit in reason. "Whoever did this to Elektra is downright evil," muses Carter, leaving Will to realize that someone is out to get her. He eventually realizes nope, false alarm. He's still oblivious. For some reason, Katie flashes back to her blasting of Elektra. We get further speaking about the troubles of AI, with Hope wondering how numerous other victims are out there. "And as technology evolves, how numerous further will we get?" adds Carter. Will says he wants to get his hands on whoever did this, but Katie suggests whoever it was would try and hurt him, too. Will wants to find Elektra and let her know that someone is out to get her. In the final moments, Remy insists he has to make Elektra understand. "I demanded to prove to you that I'm the only one who could help you. All your supposed musketeers back in Dallas, they turned their reverse on you. But you're so beautiful. You're the most perfect person." He says that everyone they knew back in Dallas were disasters, while he and Elektra had dreams. But she left him, came to Los Angeles, and left him no choice. When she says she's spooked, he cries that he didn't want to scarify her. He loves her. She claims to love him, too, and when he takes a moment to wipe his eyes, Elektra attempts to make a break for it. But he stops her, blocking the door before engaging in some serious victim condemning. "Don't you realize all of it, the deep fake buff, turning your life upside down? If you just feel about me the way I feel about you, none of it would have happened. Letting Will put his unprintable hands on you, kiss you, touch you. Well, he's no way going to touch you again. Katie Logan will feel indeed worse as Ivy Forrester goes into further detail about Electra Forrester's life in Dallas getting turned upside down by deepfake prints. Now Katie has reared Electra's life formally again by firing her over the dummy snaps transferred to her inbox. As Katie addresses about her regrets and desire to make effects right, she'll continue to see just how dangerous AI can be when it's used to target others. While Katie and Ivy bandy this serious subject, Will Spencer will try to get Electra on the phone. Although Will obviously wants to explain the mistake at Forrester Creations and assure Electra about her job, he also wants to advise her that someone's out to get her. Of course, Electra formerly knows since she's in the middle of a scary sweepstakes with Remy Price at his apartment. Remy has been making some unsettling pitfalls against Will, so Electra will grow decreasingly concerned for his safety as well as her own. Electra will eventually be suitable to make a break for it, but she won't get veritably far. It looks like Remy will follow Electra down to the basement position of a parking garage that's maybe being used for storehouse. Whatever the case, Electra will duck out of sight and hope that Remy doesn't find her, but Remy will be largely motivated to track his preoccupation down. It may not be long until Remy hears a noise and finds Electra in the room she's shut herself in. As for Will, he'll make a creepy discovery. However, he may see the disturbing print collage and realize Electra's friend is responsible for all the deep fake drama, if Will ends up at Remy's lair. There might indeed be signs of a struggle if Electra bashes Remy in the head with commodity before she makes her escape. Will may see some effects scattered on the bottom and worry that Electra is now running from Remy. Back with Electra, it appears she'll still have her phone in caching, so she may eventually get a communication to Will once she's suitable to catch her breath. One way or another, Will's going to ride to the Deliverance on his motorcycle at some point this week. Will's going to make some updates to his plans along the way, so we'll pass along further prognostications on all the chaotic news that's brewing. Daphne will shake effects up between new couple Hope Logan and Carter Walton. Will she be someone from Carter's history or a new, fresh face who catches his attention? Either way, it sounds like she could place a wedge between Carter and Hope, who have been amorous up-day defenses for a while now. Suckers will have to tune in to see what kind of drama Daphne will beget. B&B observers may fade Hilaire from the flicks she's appeared in like The Ritual Killer and The Love Punch. Lisa Yamada gets further and further screen time in the coming 5 days. She'll interact with Bill Spencer as Dollar Bill visits the captivity capture. It's precious that we've done a great work toward and so on to the news we deliver to you. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.